Taylor's not only a really fabulous actor and a lovely, a curious, kind of hungry to learn guy, but he's also a bit of a physically gifted athlete and gymnast. And so whilst I've been working on this fight for weeks, choreographing as best I can and running it through the stuntman, we showed it to him once and he had it better than me instantly. The difficult thing I think for Taylor in the fight sequences in this film is to hold back, not to look like Bruce Lee. He's so good at it, he's so brilliant at it, he has such poise and balance that he has to use all his storytelling skills to make us feel like he's in danger, because he could frankly take the entire crew with his hands tied behind his back. Maria Bello plays my wife, or I play her husband rather, and I'm a big fan of hers. I've been a big fan of hers for a long time, and she worked with a friend of mine on history of violence. So I'd watched her and I'd heard lovely stories about her, and they all turned out to be true. She's a fantastic actress and she's very easy on the eye as well. I've loved John Singleton's films, many of them, for a long time, and so the chance comes up to work with someone like that and you say yes instantly, whatever it is. And then this is something that's slightly atypical for him, this piece, and that's why he's a great director for it, because he brings those skills that maybe aren't always required from the action genre. It's about character and it's about those details of personality that make a film live. And so within the scenes that Maria and I are playing with Taylor mostly, he allows us to improvise and he creates an atmosphere of play, but always focused on trying to make this thing have texture. And as big as the machine is, you can see it on my shoulder, you know, it's a big old film, and it's you know, it's got a certain kind of commercial sensibility and a driving narrative, but within that he's weaving three-dimensional things, and I think he's making it richer and more watchable, and hopefully something that will bear repeat viewings, because there's many layers of secrecy in this film. The difficult thing in talking about this film is that what's good about it is that it's a brilliant twisting and turning story, and that there are surprises at every turn. And so if I tell you too much about Kevin, I might have to kill you. But he's not what he seems. He's been training Nathan all of Nathan's life to take care of himself and to be able to defend himself in the world, because there are forces at bay that might want to harm him. And unsurprisingly, it being a movie, those forces start playing themselves out. Well, it's a really interesting thing to watch. You know, Taylor is clearly a supernova that's just burst. I mean, I've worked around a lot of very well-known people before, but I've never seen what we have on this set, which is the half a mile in that direction, half a mile in that direction. There are mobs of girls from 6 to 60, and they come and they camp all night, desperate for a glimpse of him. The same at base camp and the same outside his house. And I don't know, it feels like we're right in the white heat of a volcano. And at the heart of it all is this very sweet young man who just wants to get on with being the best actor he can. This movie is going to be a roller coaster ride from start to finish. John is all about pace, and he's all about making things exciting and dangerous and tip forward into the next moment. And I think that once the train is uncoupled, once the runaway train gets going in this thing, you'll barely get your breath till the end. But at the heart of it all, the heart of all good stories, no matter how exciting and how kinetic the action is a character. And I think what Taylor and John and Lily are creating between them is something that will make you care, and something hopefully will get your heart racing, and I think it will be 2 tubs of popcorn and 3 Kleenex movies.